Yo, I'm watching Offset and Lil Tjay right now, and honestly, it's wild. I'm genuinely thinking lawyers need to straight up snatch their phones before things get messy. These dudes don't even seem worried about the legal fallout. They're all about keeping that street cred on their socials. And right now, Lil Tjay is blowing up online, pointing fingers, and straight up calling Offset a rat.
Scene was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La 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 is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
Hey man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot? Oh, crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly.
Did
Outside
he
the
put his
casino, there was
hands
a
on
fight.
you?
Like that Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life. Ask
Somebody
Offset.
owe you- does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
But hold up. Offset, lying in a hospital bed trying to recover, still found the energy to clap back. He hit Lil Tjay with, "You didn't do anything. You weren't the one pulling triggers." And here's the wild part. The police already have the footage. They got full 4K casino video, and it's telling a completely different story than what's being broadcast on Instagram Live. From the latest reports, it looks like Lil Tjay wasn't just chilling on the sidelines. He was the one who kicked everything off. Authorities reviewed the tapes and saw Tjay hopping out of his car, pointing Offset out to his crew, leading the charge. And get this, Tjay was filming the whole thing on his own phone. Why? My guess, he thought he'd get a flex moment later, catching Offset embarrassed. Instead, he just recorded himself committing a violent crime. It's straight up logic-defying behavior. Now, Offset ain't exactly squeaky clean either. Suddenly, all these stories pop up painting him as the Ted Bundy of borrowing money. Even Ebro came forward saying Offset still owes him $5 grand from a Super Bowl bet that never got paid.
You and Offset have a bet?
He owes me $5,000.
Oh God.
He does.
Was it a serious? Yo, Baskin. Come on, man.
Oh God.
Did
Offset's fine. He's.
No,
I
no.
called him. I tried to call him last night.
But was it a serious bet?
Yeah, we bet on the Super Bowl
And you
in New Orleans.
Now, if you had lost, would you have paid him?
I mean, I bet $5,000. I was prepared to pay him $5,000.
You were prepared to.
Yes.
That is funny though.
I've talked to him 1,000 times since then and
No.
never jammed him up about $5,000.
No, of course.
Because clearly he's somebody that didn't pay his bet. Like, why? I'm not going to chase you around
my
about
God.
$5 grand's not a big deal to me.
Well, see, why do you have to turn into a? By the way, if it's not a big deal to you, why would it be a big deal to Lil Tjay?
Well, that's where I was going to go. That I don't think that TJ's got more money than I
For
got.
the record,
I don't
I
think
do-
it would be
I-
over $10,000.
Everything is $5 grand not being a big deal is relative, by the way. Like it depends who owes you $5.
Me and
$5
Offset
grand
are
is a lot of money.
me and Offset are in a good enough situation where
Well, no,
I
he
don't
didn't
need
borrow
to stress.
money from you.
Yeah, it wasn't a loan. We made a bet.
You made a bet, right? Now, TJ. So the suggestion is they were gambling at some.
Then you got Dez Bryant stepping up with a story about Offset owing him $8,000. Dez said he tried to get Offset to pay up, but Offset's crew looked like they were ready to jump him. He ended up just charging it to the game because, honestly, he was outnumbered. That's a bad look, no cap. When you start seeing a pattern of people saying this man doesn't pay his debts, it makes you wonder if that's exactly what sparked the casino showdown. Sadie Nash, usually spot on with this kind of info, put his rep on the line to break down what really happened. And if he's right, Lil Tjay is in way more trouble than people realize. Sadie says the paperwork will show that Offset didn't snitch. If Offset had given a formal statement, TJ's charges would be way heavier and he wouldn't be out on bond right now.
Hey, bruh, now here come the real. Now here comes the real. Everything I'm about to tell y'all is 1,000,000% facts. I will get the fuck off social media if this ain't true. All blogs, y'all can run this, y'all can have this video. YouTubers react. Everything I'm about to say, and I'm about to say it without swearing. I'm gonna try my best. So here's what actually happened, man. Offset done with the casino, whatever is whatever. I don't know about the man's debt or whoever he owe and all that, and I really don't care. Offset chilling, waiting for a ride. Lil Tjay and his homeboys are over there. You feel me? They up over there chilling, and they press up on Offset. They jump Offset. It's all everything I'm about to say is on camera. But this where we gonna put the pressure on Lil TJ, because you called that man a snitch. You lied on that man. Because if Offset would have snitched, he would have given a statement to the police and your charges would have been upgraded. Lil TJ ain't shoot nobody. And Offset ain't say you shot nobody because you wouldn't have got a bond. So the paperwork is actually going to reveal this because they waiting on CCTV. So everything I'm about to tell y'all is 100% factual. Everything I'm about to tell y'all is all on camera. This fool Offset is getting jumped by a couple of cats. These cats is Lil TJ's crew. So Lil TJ crew, about 4 or 3 cats is jumping Offset, smacking him with the pistol and all of this shit, right? All right. They ain't really doing too much damage. You know, they smack him in the nose, you know, bloody his nose up and all this and everything. So Offset didn't get shot in his ass. Offset got shot in his waist. It almost broke a bone. So when y'all see Offset from now on, Buddy gonna be walking with that on his hip. But here's where things get interesting. Lil TJ got knocked out. What happened is the little nigga that got arrested ain't nobody crew. The dude who got arrested was just a fan of Offset. So so TJ got his ass knocked out by a fan. The nigga that's on the ground, that's Lil TJ. Offset already in the goddamn ambulance being transported. If Offset would have told, the charges would have been aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You don't see those charges. That's why he got that damn charge. His charge actually comes from him and the damn fan getting into it because the fan knocked his ass out. Lil TJ, tell me I'm lying. So you just lied on this nigga and called him a snitch. That nigga never said you shot that shit. That nigga said he don't know what the fuck happened. So TJ, tell him about how your crew left your ass there while you was on the ground. That's what happened, bruh. Nothing else. Them is the facts. Everything I told you is a fact. Offset got jumped by little TJ people. They try to bang you with the goddamn blink. And then once he did that, mind you, it's all on camera. Once they did that and they whooping on him, Offset see this little TJ, he run over him, bam, 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 everything I say. He whooped on him, and then little TJ homeboy dope-fiend him and shot him. In the midst of little TJ and Offset basically squabbling, it really wasn't no squabble, it really was a do your best to fix move. Little TJ got his ass whooped by Offset. What ends up happening is TJ homeboy pop Offset, but in the midst of that, a fan actually knocked little TJ ass out. The fan is the one who's in jail. None of little TJ homeboys is in jail. So no, the person who shot this man ain't in no damn jail. Offset ain't doing no writing, no anything like that, because he know it's real consequences behind this shit that he claimed. So that's out. All that snitch talk and all that shit, bruh, that's OUT. That's big out. I'm vouching for this. I'm putting my YouTube and Instagram shit on the line. Offset ain't said shit except I don't know what the hell happened. That's it. That's the seal of approval from Seti Nash. Flat out. But it's funny because Lil TJ, you just went on the internet and lied and tried to look tough. Nigga, this ain't your big break, homie. Your career over with. You got beat up. You let 3 of your homeboys whoop on him. You ain't getting no action. Got punched on and got knocked out by a dude in a pink shirt. That ain't gangster.
Offset is basically saying he doesn't know what.
All right, check this out. Offset is basically playing it safe, saying he doesn't know what went down. That's the street code way to stay out of legal trouble. But here's the absolute kicker. The part Lil TJ definitely doesn't want anyone to see. In the middle of all the chaos, with Offset getting jumped by 3 or 4 dudes from TJ's crew, he still manages to land some hits back. Then, out of nowhere, a random Offset fan, reportedly rocking a pink shirt, steps in and knocks Lil TJ out cold. While TJ's crew was pistol whipping Offset and even shooting him in the waist, their leader is flat on the floor thanks to a spectator. Seti Nash is backing this 100%, saying TJ's crew left him there as the cops moved in. So while TJ's online acting like a gangster and calling people snitches, he's leaving out the part where a fan in a pink shirt ended his night. At the end of the day, nobody wins here. Offset's walking with a permanent hip injury, and TJ is facing serious charges, plus a reputation that just took a massive hit. The feds don't even have to work hard when dudes are filming their own crimes and narrating it on social media. We're likely going to see the official charges drop once all the CCTV is fully processed, probably by next week. So, what do you guys think? TJ's career actually in jeopardy? And what's the real deal with Offset supposedly dodging all these debts?